Hey guys, this is Dr. Adam Schulte, the Drop-In Doc. I am so grateful to be able to join you together on this channel for this conceptual video of what will hopefully be an ambitious project to help merge fitness with medicine. It's definitely a hot topic within our community at the time. This has been a passion project of mine for quite literally years in the making. I've had the opportunity to meet with many of you coaches, affiliate members, and even competitive athletes about how to best go about this. And I thank you all for your input and feedback because this is really exciting and it's really going to take off quick. So before we get started in the substance of the program, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about me as well as the events that led up to this to give it a little bit more relevance. I am a board-certified family medicine physician. I am fellowship trained in primary care sports medicine. I'm board eligible in aesthetic medicine and also have additional training in the regenerative medicine modalities of platelet-rich plasma, bone marrow aspirate concentrate, and adipose-derived mesenchymal cell, or otherwise known as stem cell treatment. But really, it's these four letters right here that I'm most proud of. And the story goes something like this, where it wasn't until I met my CrossFit family that shaped my career rather than vice versa. So I started off right out of the gates of med school only wanting to do orthopedic surgery. Unfortunately, cards didn't fall that way. I was about 6 weeks away from the end of my intern contract when I realized I was going to be jobless. So I contacted my brother-in-law, who at the time was an intern in an anesthesiology program at Doctors Hospital in Columbus, Ohio. And in a state of desperation said, could you please reach out to all your fellow interns, ask if there are any available slots in any of the additional training programs that are available that I might be able to apply to. Within about a day, he came back, and thankfully there was an unfilled slot in the family medicine program. Now, I wasn't sure how that was going to work. Orthopedic surgery is about as opposite of family medicine as you can get. So when I applied to the program and reached out to the director, I said, I just want to go into the specialty and go to the program where I could do the most good. And I wasn't sure how that was going to happen, but I had a feeling this was the start. And sure enough, it wasn't until I met my gym family that I started to see things take shape. Now, this is the story, and unfortunately, it's not an isolated event, but it's the one that really raised my eyebrows and made me aware of exactly how much work there was to be done. One of our head coaches at Friendship CrossFit and co-owners went to a rather prominent sports medicine physician in the Columbus area, and he was just going for something simple to get a medication refilled and waited in the lobby for 2 hours because that's what we doctors do. We make you wait inordinate periods of time. And when he finally got 5 minutes with a doc and it took all of 2 seconds to get the refill, he figured I might as well make good on the time that I'm here and said, hey, I wanted to ask you about this problem I've been having with my elbow. Would you mind if I ask you a few questions? So as the doctor's listening and our coach is saying we've been doing a lot of overhead programming, a lot of shoulders to overhead, snatch, overhead squat. I think that's what's contributing to it. He got this furrowed eyebrow and stopped him and said, I'm sorry, I don't understand. And then the coach backed up and said, oh, I'm sorry, I work out at a CrossFit gym. The doctor's response was nothing short of visceral. It was the typical rolling of the eyeballs, just roiling and incredulous, and said, CrossFit, that's going to ruin your body, it's going to make your joints explode, blah, blah, blah. And it wasn't so much the doctor's comments themselves that bothered our coach. It was what he was doing with the comments. And it's a problem, like I said, it's all too frequently happening. He took his personal opinion, which was completely unfounded, had no prior firsthand experience, had never even walked into a CrossFit affiliate, and superimposed that on his medical opinion and used that to perpetuate an authoritative stance. And thankfully for my coach, he could see past that. But there are so many of our affiliate members who are at risk of doctors telling them, you need to stop doing this right away and eliminate this from your life without knowing all the good that it has done for that individual. That has me concerned. So when my coach came back and told me about this, that was the triggering event. That's when I realized there needs to be something done. There needs to be something more for our affiliate community to draw them together and show the good that we've done as far as lifestyle changes and health and wellness from a medical perspective. So what I did is I went around and I started volunteering at the regionals and games events. I got a chance to meet many of you at these events. You've all been very supportive of this proposal when I've mentioned it to you, and it's just been unanimously, Dr. Schulte, do it. Let me know what I can do to help. And so now this leads me up to the point of developing the drop-in doc. is we need medical advocacy within CrossFit. When I first started volunteering at these different events, the medical team, it's not structured the same way as like with other sporting events that I was accustomed to. And that left the door wide open, is that there are many of us in healthcare who are within the different individual affiliate communities, who are in the pipeline at varying stages of our career. It just happens to be that I am at the stage of my career where I am established in a practice and can finally do something to serve as a catalyst to help make that change, make that transition, and strengthen an already strong community, and then take what we have done and extrapolate that to the population at large. How do we get people who are not in the affiliate community to experience and enjoy the lifestyle changes and the life-changing changes that we've gone through as part of being members in our affiliate communities? So the drop-in doc works like this. Is the first thing I wanted to accomplish is get to know you personally. I wanted you to have a doc who was more than just give recommendations, push pills. I wanted you to have a doc who lives out the lifestyle that he promotes. In essence, lives out or embodies the spirit of the affiliate community. As I want to come to meet you. I want to come to your gym, shake your hand, meet your coaches, work out side by side with you, and then stick around and answer any questions you have and see what your needs are. And then beyond that, I'm in practice. My schedule's wide open. If you're looking for a doc who gets you, who doesn't tell you your joints are going to explode, let me be your doc. As I manage all of the primary care issues such as coughs, colds, wheezes, sneezes, but I also have the orthopedic experience and the work experience to manage those as well. Set up an appointment, set up a time, would love to chat with you. And then beyond that, event organizers, coaches, if you have an event that you're running and you need medical coverage, I do it all gratis. It's part of the job description. It's what we as sports medicine docs do, kind of like we do at regionals and games. It's not a paid gig. We do this because we want to provide our medical expertise to ensure that your athletes are protected, that they get a chance to compete in a safe environment, and worst case scenario, if they need to be evaluated for something that happens in competition, you have the reassurance of a doc who has the working experience, the firsthand experience, who's seen this once or twice before, and that they can be adequately taken care of. So how can you contribute to this program, this project, is ridiculously simple. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Follow us on all these three. Stay tuned for regular updates. Leave comments, leave suggestions. And if you want me to come by and do a drop-in at your gym, meet you, get to know your community, look in the video description below. You'll find the contact email, which is simply just thedropindoc@gmail.com. If you want to come in and establish care with me in our clinical setting, I am at Irvine Family Practice, so if you live in the Orange County or Southern California area, you're looking for that sort of doc, let's bring up the business card, super proud of it. I'll leave this in the comment section below. Would love to meet you, get to know you, and then really let's just embark on this journey together. It's going to be an uphill battle at first, but it's going to take off quick. And I'm very confident that we're going to do some really great work together. It's funny to see these huge companies like Chase and Amazon say that they're going to change healthcare. I'm like, you know what, guys? Cool. You do you. But we're going to do things our own way. So I'm really excited to see how the strength of the community comes together to really develop this project. Thank you for allowing me to be a catalyst in this whole series of events that's to come. And I'm really looking forward to getting to know you all on a personal basis. And let's get this thing rolling. Hope to see you soon. Thanks again for tuning in. Talk to you next time. Son of a gun.